Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule Channel. And yeah, we got another installment over here of Dioramas with Dan the Man. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, I'm a big fan of Lost in Space. Yeah, I remember watching this as a kid back in '65. And this was the brainchild of Irwin Allen. He produced this show, and he went on to produce a couple other cool shows back in the 60s, you know. And I remember watching this as a kid. I think it came on every Wednesday night. And my mom says, "You want to watch Lost in Space? You better do your homework." And I made sure I did my homework because I didn't want to miss an episode, you know. So the first season was actually filmed in black and white because they probably I think a lot of shows did that because they weren't sure if it was going to last another season. You know how would the public would react to this new show. So the first season was in black and white, and the other two seasons were in color. You know, and yeah, it was a great show. I mean, back in the day, you know, they had some special effects, but no, no computer generated imagery or nothing like that. So they were very creative, you know, back in the day, you know. And the cast of characters over here, you had John Robinson over here. I think that was Guy Williams, and then you had June Lockhart, who played Maureen Robinson, Angela Cartwright, Penny Robinson, Billy Mooney over there. Will Robinson, and Mark Goddard played Major West. And there's two figures missing over here because this is the Polar Lights version. Zachary Smith by Jonathan Harris, Jonathan Harris, and Kristen Martyr, Judy Robinson. They're missing from this particular diorama here. But there's another version. I think it's called Doll and Hobby. They added the two figures with a backdrop on it too. So yeah, it was a really cool show. And I also have this on Prime Video. I got all three seasons. I periodically, go through and watch it. But the first season was in black and white. It was really cool. And one of the most famous episodes or popular episodes, the one with the Cyclops here. I think that was really cool. For the special effects. I mean, people today watch this and they say, "Oh, it's such a corny show." But back in the day, I mean, this was all the rage. This is the special effects that were used. But because with all the computer generated imagery and stuff like that today, but it's a nostalgic show. I love it. And so I got this one. This is Polar Lights. The first issue of this kit was actually Aurora back in 1966, and then Polar Lights picked it up in 1997, which you see here. And the latest version, I think, is Doll and Hobby, when they added the two figures that are missing that I just mentioned, and they put a backdrop on there too, which is really cool. But yeah, this is really a neat diorama here. But I tell you, when I first opened the box, I saw the Jupiter 2, not the Jupiter 2, dummy, the Chariot, get it right. And I opened it up and I took all the parts out and I was very disappointed. This over here, let me get a close up for you over here. This Chariot, okay, was only in two halves. And then they gave you decals, right? And I said, "Oh, no way, man." I said, "I'm going to do this thing right." So what I did, I scratch built the entire interior on there and I added some other bits and pieces to it. So the first order of business was to, let me see if I could, can I put a light on here? Hold on, guys. Every time you zoom out, you can't put a light on it. So let me see. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got the light. Good. So, the first order of business, I had to remove all this material for the windows all the way around this Chariot over here. And then we scratch built everything. We scratch built the seats, the scanner, the control panel is scratch built. Everything inside there was scratch built. And also this observation dome over here, they give you a plastic piece. Well, that came out of a flashlight, and it worked out perfect. So yeah, we installed that as well. And I got another special feature here I want to show you. It's also lit. I got to put you back in the holder just for a second, guys. Hold on, hold on. I'm going to lower this a little bit. I added some lighting to the kit, and there's two switches back here. One switch is for the headlights, and the other switch is for the inside of the chariot, because when I had this on one circuit, every time the lights would flash inside the chariot, the headlights would pulse. So we got two different circuits. So I'm going to turn them on for you right now. And we'll get a close-up over here, and we'll show you the lights flashing over there. You know what? Let me turn this off. Okay. There you go. Can you guys, let me see. I can zoom out. There we go. You can see the lights flashing over there, guys, on the control panel. Yeah, that's courtesy of Evans Design. I love using their products. So we got flashing LEDs. That was all scratch built. I think that was a real nice touch over there. You know, something visual, you know. I think that's pretty cool. And then we got the headlights. Yeah, you can see the headlights. There we go. Nice LED headlights in there. That's pretty neat. I you know, I just love scratch building stuff. So I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there we go. We got some more LEDs flashing over there inside. You can see that. A lot of LEDs flashing over there. And also, you notice here on the Cyclops, I drilled his eye out, and we all got a flashing LED in there as well. Pretty scary, huh? And you notice the texture. Maybe it's not picking up, but you see the texture on his entire body? Well, that was actually ground cover from Woodland Scenics. Yeah, we took that ground cover, and then we, after that was all applied there with glue, and we applied all that ground cover, I gave it a little more brown texture, so he looks a little more realistic there. You can see that ground cover that we put on there. It looks like fur, you know. You know, we need a furry monster, right? So yeah, that was really neat. You can see over his legs too, you know. Just add a little more realism to the model, you know. I thought that was a nice touch there. And you get a nice shot of the back of the chariot over there. And let me show you over here the electronics we put in here. I never glued this down. This is supposed to be glued, but this was a nice area to house all the wiring in there. We got a couple of switches over there. See, I put dowels in there so that they would be nice and stable when I turn them on. And there's a couple of battery packs in there as well. Coin cell battery holders. So yeah, actually I put this in a show, what was that, a couple of years ago. It took third place, and I forgot what category it was, but it took third place though. So the judges liked it, you know. I thought that was pretty neat, you know. And also I found this. I was at a antique mall, and I didn't even know Johnny Lightning made these, and I found 3 of these. I bought them all. It's really cool. You got the chariot over here, and it's I came pretty close over there to matching the chariot, I think. And it comes with this little film clip over here. It's the original film clip. So we got the chariot. And we got the Jupiter 2. That's really neat, like that. And there's you got a clip number 4. And then also the pod over here. This is the space pod they use that, you know, is inside the Jupiter 2, you know. When they wanted to explore a new planet, they would take the space pod out. And there's clip number 48 over there. What I like to do, I want to get... I want to get the space pod. I want to build that, and eventually the Jupiter 2. And the Jupiter 2 actually comes in 3 different scales. It comes in 48 scale, 35th scale, and 124th scale. And I went to an IPMS show, the same show I entered this guy in over here, and some guy had the Jupiter 2, the big one, the 24th scale, and he put lights in it, figures. It had sound in it. It was totally amazing, you know. But, you know, I'm limited on space over here, so I'll probably get the small one. Eventually, I'll get the Jupiter 2 and the, you know, and the space pod. I also want to get the robot, too, the B9 robot, you know. Danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger. We used to say that when we were in school all the time, you know. So, yeah. So there we go, guys. Let me back out. There we go. Can you see everybody in the shot? There we go. Put it up a little bit higher. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode over here of Dioramas with Dan the Man. I enjoy doing this, guys. I'm telling you, I love building these dioramas, and like I said, every diorama, you know, tells a story and depicts a moment in time. So this diorama here is depicting an episode in, you know, one of the scenes, you know, in the series. So, yeah. All right, guys and gals, I'm out of here. That's all I got for you today. And remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.